Okay, let's unpack this. What if I told you a common white powder in your kitchen, the one usually just for baking? What if that could quietly help restore blood circulation? Maybe enhance sexual reflexes and bring back confidence for men over 60, it sounds. Well, almost too simple to be true, doesn't it? Today, we're doing a deep dive into the surprising potential of baking soda for male vitality. We're digging into insights shared by Dr. William Harris on the Senior Health Tips YouTube channel. He really explores the physiological reasons
Mhm.
and the practical ways to use baking soda, specifically for men over 60. Our mission here is to get past the surface level to really understand why and how this, everyday ingredient is suggested to help. We want to give you clear, actionable insights without feeling overwhelmed. So maybe to start, what exactly is happening to the male body after 60? Why is this conversation even needed? Dr. Harris mentions that in your 20s, the male body's often like a finely tuned biological machine.
Yeah, that's a good analogy.
Back then, testosterone was produced in abundance, nitric oxide plentiful, and blood vessels soft and flexible. All that stuff,
Right.
which naturally led to firm, fast, and reliable erections, the kind of thing you don't even think about.
Exactly. It's effortless then. But post 60, things change. And it's quite striking how these natural shifts directly contribute to more instances of erectile difficulty or, shorter duration, sometimes even a loss of sensation.
And it's not just hormones dropping off like people often think.
No, not entirely. That's part of it, maybe. But a core issue often boils down to the blood vessels themselves, specifically the gradual hardening and reduced elasticity of the tiny blood vessels surrounding the genitals.
Ah, okay.
Plus, nitric oxide, that really crucial molecule for opening up blood vessels, its levels also tend to decrease naturally with age.
So what does that mean practically?
Well, it means that even if the desire is absolutely there, blood just physically can't flow as easily to the private region.
Right. Which obviously impacts performance and sensation too.
Precisely. What's fascinating here is how these physiological changes pile up.
And it isn't just biology marching on, is it? The source really points a finger at lifestyle choices too.
Oh, definitely.
Things like sedentary lifestyles, unbalanced diets, and prolonged stress. It says these silently contribute to sluggish circulation without them even realizing.
It's like age provides the baseline shift, and then our daily habits can unfortunately accelerate or worsen things.
That makes sense. So if circulation is key,
Yes.
why the emphasis on the morning? Why is stimulating blood flow then so important?
That's a great question. The morning is this critical transition time, right?
Yeah.
Your body is shifting from rest to activity. So a properly prepared glass of warm water, potentially with the right additions, can act as a kind of gentle push.
A catalyst.
Yeah, catalyst to kickstart the day with better blood flow, maybe increased nerve sensitivity, improved sexual reflexes, and even just less fatigue overall. It's like priming the engine first thing.
Okay, now here's where it gets really interesting. This isn't just any warm water, right? This is where baking soda comes into the picture. As a natural solution with great potential, it feels unexpected.
It does seem counterintuitive, I know. Something so common from the kitchen cupboard.
So how does it actually work? What's the mechanism?
Well, baking soda, or sodium bicarbonate, chemically speaking, is a mildly alkaline compound. When it's diluted correctly in warm water and taken in the morning, its main job is to help neutralize the mild acidic environment that can sometimes build up in the blood.
Okay.
This slight shift towards alkalinity creates better conditions for blood to circulate more freely, especially through those tiny microvessels.
Including the ones we were just talking about in the genital area.
Exactly. And you mentioned nitric oxide earlier. This raises an important question. How does this help with that? Well, this alkalizing process seems to indirectly support the body's natural production and function of nitric oxide.
The stuff that opens blood vessels.
Right, the natural vasodilator. So baking soda helps create an environment where the body's own nitric oxide can work better.
So what does this all mean beyond just the circulation part? Are there other effects? The source suggests it also helps improve nerve sensitivity and restore sensation in areas that might have become numb from poor blood flow over time.
That's the claim, yes. Improved microcirculation can potentially lead to better nerve function in those areas.
And Dr. Harris apparently says many men over 60 notice positive changes after just a few weeks if they're consistent and combine it with a sensible lifestyle.
Consistency is stressed.
He even mentions patients regaining confidence in intimacy just from this morning habit without needing pharmaceuticals. That's quite a statement.
It is a significant claim. based on his reported observations. It speaks to the potential impact on quality of life and confidence.
Does he give more detail on, like, how consistent these results are, or if it works better for certain people?
The source material focuses more on the mechanism and the how-to, rather than detailed clinical trial data or specific patient profiles beyond the general group of men over 60.
Mm.
But what's fascinating here and really crucial is the caveat he includes. For baking soda to really deliver these benefits for circulation and vitality, the source stresses you have to get it right. Mix it in the right ratio, pair it with the right things, and take it at the right times, specifically in the morning.
So it's not just chucking some powder in water.
Definitely not. The method is key to unlocking the potential, according to Dr. Harris.
Okay, let's unpack this practical side then, the how-to, because the source is pretty clear that lots of men try it the wrong way and get, well, underwhelming results or even issues.
Yes, getting the formulas right is essential. He recommends 3 specific ones for home use.
All right, what's the first one?
Formula 1 is baking soda plus warm water plus raw honey. You mix 1/3 of a teaspoon of baking soda into about 200 milliliters of warm water. Aim for around 40 degrees Celsius or 104 Fahrenheit, just comfortably warm.
Okay, 1/3 teaspoon. Got it.
Stir it well until it's dissolved, then add 1 teaspoon of raw honey.
Raw honey specifically.
Yes, raw honey. Drink it first thing in the morning, empty stomach, about 20 minutes before you have breakfast. The idea is it helps soothe the digestive tract, gently boosts energy, and improves microcirculation and sexual reflexes.
Interesting. Okay, formula 2.
Number 2 is baking soda plus diluted warm ginger water. For this one, you start by boiling a few slices of fresh ginger in about 250 milliliters of water.
Okay.
Let that cool down until it's just warm, then stir in your 1/3 teaspoon of baking soda. This one is suggested 2 to 3 times per week, not necessarily daily. Drink it while it's still warm.
And who is this one best for?
Dr. Harris suggests it's particularly suitable for those who often experience cold hands and feet, or poor circulation. The ginger adds that warming effect, supposedly helping to open up blood vessels and enhance nerve sensitivity in the genital area.
Makes sense. And the third option?
Finally, there's baking soda plus organic apple cider vinegar plus warm water. Here, you mix 1/3 teaspoon of baking soda with 1 teaspoon of organic apple cider vinegar in 200 milliliters of warm water.
Ah, the classic ACV combo.
Right. You need to wait for the fizzing reaction to completely settle down before you drink it. That's important.
Okay.
And this one is recommended every other day, not every morning.
Got it. And its benefits.
This combination is said to gently alkalize the body, support digestion, and stimulate nitric oxide production. Again, hitting that key factor for blood vessel dilation and increasing blood flow to the corpora cavernosa, the erectile tissues.
Wow, okay. 3 distinct formulas. And I guess the key takeaway here, which the source emphasizes,
Yes.
is to choose the formula that best suits your physical condition and personal taste. It's not one size fits all.
Absolutely critical. Listen to your body.
And that consistency and using it properly are the most important things for getting long-term results.
Exactly. It's about finding your fit and sticking with it correctly.
Which brings us neatly to the potential downsides or the pitfalls. The source highlights that even though baking soda seems harmless, using it the wrong way, wrong time, wrong dose, its effectiveness doesn't just drop, it can even backfire, leading to things like bloating, indigestion, maybe even mild insomnia. So it's definitely not something to just guess at.
No, absolutely not. Precision matters. Dr. Harris points out 3 common mistakes to avoid.
Okay, what's mistake number 1?
First, taking baking soda continuously every day for an extended period.
This raises an important question. Why is that a problem? It seems so mild.
Well, even mild substances affect body chemistry. Baking soda influences pH balance. If you take it constantly without a break, your body might struggle to adapt, and it could potentially interfere with absorbing essential minerals efficiently over the long term.
So what's the advice then?
The source advises using it in cycles, like 7-10 days on, then take a 2-3 day break before starting again.
Okay, cycle it. That makes sense. Mistake number 2.
Second common mistake, drinking it on an empty stomach, especially if you have a history of stomach issues.
Right, you mentioned empty stomach for the honey one, but this is a caution.
Yes, because baking soda is alkaline. If your stomach is completely empty, it can disrupt the natural gastric acid needed for digestion later. If we connect this to the bigger picture, for some people, this can lead to discomfort, bloating, maybe a burning sensation.
So what's the simple fix?
The precaution is just to make sure you drink a bit of water or eat something light before taking the mixture. if you have a sensitive stomach.
Okay, a small buffer, good tip. And the third mistake.
Number 3 is mixing it haphazardly with various ingredients or exceeding the recommended dosage.
The more is better fallacy.
Exactly. Thinking, oh, a third of a teaspoon works, maybe a full teaspoon will work even better, or just throwing it in with lots of other supplements at once.
And that causes problems.
It can, yeah. According to the source, increasing the dose or combining it too much can cause bloating, indigestion, and other gastrointestinal issues. Dr. Harris is really clear. 1/3 teaspoon is the optimal dose for adults, especially for men over 60. Stick to that.
So, avoiding these three mistakes, it's not just about preventing side effects, is it?
No, it's more than that.
It sounds like it helps your body actually absorb the potential benefits better.
Correct. And it helps maintain more stable hormonal and nervous system markers, which supports sexual health safely and sustainably.
It really underlines that how you do it is just as important as what you're doing.
Precisely.
Okay, so let's say someone starts, they follow the rules, they see some initial positive changes. That's great. But how do you make it last? Dr. Harris apparently emphasizes that getting early results is good, but keeping those results, that's what truly matters.
A very important point.
He warns against that tendency to relax and let things slide once things improve a bit.
Yes, the maintenance phase is often overlooked. He outlines 3 core principles for sustaining vitality.
Right, what's the first principle?
Principle 1, use in cycles. We touched on this for avoiding pitfalls, but it's also key for long-term success. So instead of daily forever, follow that rhythm. 7-10 days of use, followed by 2-3 days of rest.
And why is that rhythm so important long-term?
What's fascinating here is that this cycling helps your body avoid building up a tolerance or dependence. It gives your system time to reset and adapt naturally, keeping the response fresh, so to speak.
Okay, principle 2.
Principle 2, combine it with a proper diet and light morning activity. It doesn't work in a vacuum. The source suggests a glass of baking soda water works best if followed by a light 10-15 minute walk.
Ah, synergy.
Exactly. Get the blood moving gently. And pair it with a good breakfast one that includes protein and antioxidant-rich foods.
Yeah.
This helps stimulate hormones and improve circulation even more effectively. It's about the whole morning routine.
Makes sense. And the third principle?
Principle 3, track your body's responses week by week.
This sounds simple, but maybe easy to forget.
It's a simple step, yet most people skip it, as the source says. This raises an important question. Why is tracking so crucial? Because it helps you monitor results objectively and make adjustments if needed. Don't just rely on vague feelings. Take a moment each week to maybe jot down any changes you notice. Sensation, energy levels, erection time, confidence during intimacy.
Yeah.
Whatever is relevant to you.
So you become your own health detective, kind of?
In a way, yes. It empowers you to see what's working and tweak things if necessary.
So what does this all mean when you put these principles together? When you really make them part of your lifestyle, the outcome isn't just, a quicker response now and then.
No, the goal is bigger.
It sounds like it's aimed at fostering a body full of vitality, a more proactive mindset, and a confident presence that isn't defined by age.
That's the holistic vision presented, yes. A sustainable, self-managed approach to well-being.
Well, we've certainly taken a deep dive today. We've looked at how this incredibly simple kitchen staple, baking soda, through very specific formulas and consistent, correct use, is suggested by Dr. William Harris to support male vitality after 60, covering everything from microcirculation right through to confidence.
It's quite a journey from the pantry to potential vitality. And if we connect this to the bigger picture, perhaps the most powerful idea from the source is this: male health and sexual vitality after 60. They are framed as achievable, not an impossible dream, but sustainable results, Dr. Harris posits, never come from just one magic formula.
Right.
They come from how you live every single day with consistency, with understanding your own body, and with the commitment to actually follow through. So maybe the final thought for you listening is, what small, consistent habit could you start or perhaps refine to support your own well-being, building on this core idea of daily, committed self-care?